Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today I have a very special guest with me here. I would like to welcome Mr. Vikas Jain, Managing Director, Anytime Fitness. I would like to welcome you, sir. Very good evening to you.
Good evening.
Thank you so much for coming here and having this conversation. I would want to ask you, please share a bit about your personal and professional journey here.
Okay, so my professional and personal journeys kind of start at a similar time frame.
Okay.
Personally, I graduated in '98, and then I, got married in 2000 itself.
Okay.
Got my it was a early age. Like I was just 23 when I got married, and I had my kids in 2002 and 2005. And then that's my family. Like I have 2 kids. Yeah.
Okay. Really nice to hear that. Yeah. And how did your association with Anytime Fitness begin, and what led you to this career path?
So I started working in my dad's business in 1997-98 while I was graduating from college.
Okay.
Right. At that time, we were into the business of knitting yarn, and there are some experiences that I gained while I was working there. I got to travel across India. It was a trading business, and a lot of learning in terms of meeting different people, understanding different cultures from different states. As we say, India is a lot of countries in itself.
Yes, diversity.
So I got that experience way too early. Then I even moved into manufacturing with my uncle in Ludhiana, and I was like manufacturing cloth.
Okay.
I got married, and then I came back to Delhi. And I came back to Delhi because I was getting married.
Okay.
And that's when I started with my own first business, which was wholesale of fitness equipment.
Okay.
So wholesale of sports and fitness equipment, and that's where my fitness, my journey with fitness began. From there, moved on to retailing of fitness equipment at various showrooms across Delhi, setting up commercial gyms, corporate gyms, residential societies. So helping gyms or helping people set up their own gyms at various different locations. And then in 2009, we started our own gym.
Okay.
And we had a Bollywood celebrity as a brand ambassador, and we wanted to make it really big.
Yeah.
So very soon we realized that's not the way it's going to work, because we didn't have the kind of systems and processes in place that could make it big. And the dream was not to keep it 1 or 2 or 3, but the dream was to have multiple gyms across the country. Because over a period of time, when I was selling my first treadmill at a store, and then when people used to come in, they were not even knowing how to walk on a treadmill.
Yes, exactly.
We were helping people that was some kind of a kick for me, helping people because they were coming and they were scared, they were holding the handle.
Yes.
So the penetration of fitness was really low, and the need of fitness was too high.
Very high.
That kind of led to a time where I opened the first gym with my other partners. Then as we moved, we didn't carry on that business because we wanted to do something else and they wanted to do something else. In 2012-13, we got the opportunity to work on Anytime Fitness and get the brand in India.
Yes.
So that's how Anytime Fitness started, and it's been over a decade now.
So as you just told me that you were selling equipments, but you were also educating the customers. So that is, I think, a big part that you done. And when we, educate the customers, we set up the whole industry. Yeah. So that is remarkable. I wanted to ask you, talking about that, what are your key insights into the Indian fitness industry?
The Indian fitness industry, people are getting more aware.
Yeah.
Especially post-COVID, the health and fitness awareness is getting higher, especially with the youngsters. We all want to look good now. So that is setting in. But at the same time, I've seen that the elderly population or the mid-age as well, they are kind of more aware. But the penetration is still very, very low. We in India it's less than 1%, where in the Western world is about 18-20%. So there is a lot that people still need to think about
Exactly.
for their health and fitness. But like in the last decade, things have been better.
Yes, especially after COVID, because
Yes.
now people are more thinking about their health, and this the stigma of not going into gym. People used to scared about gym. If we talk about gym, people used to think about lifting weights. Is it going to harm them? But now I think there's a transformation that is going on, and especially Anytime Fitness is really helping, because the expansion of the brand, the expansion of the gym that is there, it's really helping people to educate and to learn about their bodies and the fitness.
And that's what we do. We have I think about 80% of our members
Yes.
are first time users.
Exactly.
Because we are not a gym for the bodybuilders or aspirational, power lifters and stuff
Yes.
like that, but we invite a lot of first time users into our gyms, and we help them, we guide them, we coach them how to live a healthy life.
Exactly. Thank you so much for answering that. I would want to know, how has Anytime Fitness been transforming Indian fitness landscape since its launch in 2012?
So when we started, it was a lot about offering convenient locations to people in a non-intimidating environment where people could come in, as I said, first-time users.
Yeah.
One of the reasons why people don't join a gym is intimidation.
Exactly.
So we started offering non-intimidating locations.
Yeah.
24/7 open, worldwide reciprocity. We wanted to eliminate the reasons why people didn't want to go to a gym.
Exactly.
So we were like, time is a constraint, travel hai,
Exactly.
all those things were people's excuses.
Excuses.
So we took care of those excuses, and Anytime Fitness was offering all of those things there back then. Now when the consumer is also more aware, we have transformed to a place where we provide coaching to our consumer.
Exactly.
We now provide personalized coaching.
Yeah.
Because that is what people want, and at an affordable price.
Yes.
Yeah. Through our offline and online, we have our own app as well.
Yeah.
So all the mediums we have, people can't just say that we don't have time
Exactly.
to go to the gym.
Because it's Anytime Fitness.
It's Anytime.
Yeah. So in your opinion, what are the evolving needs of Indian fitness enthusiasts, if we talk about that?
So the Indian fitness enthusiast has evolved, and they are evolving, and they're learning because of the social media.
Yes.
Because whatever is happening in the Western countries or the Western world, is the consumer is aware the next day. It's not that they will not get to know for years like
Exactly.
before. But the Indian consumer now is looking for personalized coaching, personalized training programs, and data driven.
Yes.
Especially with all the gadgets that we have, like the sleep trackers or fitness trackers.
Yeah.
So they want data driven approach,
Yes.
and that's what we are delivering to the consumer.
That's really nice. And what sets Anytime Fitness apart from other players in the industry?
One, as I just said, that we are data driven.
Exactly.
Right? The second is that we are consumer centric. Whatever we are doing, we think about the member first.
Yes.
All the policies that are there, because any brand would run on some policies.
Yeah.
But our vision is first think about the members.
Yes.
Coach, care, and connect. We need to connect with our members. We need
Okay.
to care for them, and we need to coach them.
Exactly.
That's what we are doing. That's how we are keeping our members happy, and they're getting results.
I think the mantra coach, care and connect is really great, and people actually are getting coachings, and the care that they are feeling at Anytime Fitness, that is remarkable.
Yes.
Also, I wanted to ask you, what is your vision for the future of fitness in India and your role in it?
The vision is that there should be good facilities,
Exactly.
affordable with good equipment, which doesn't harm anyone, at every neighborhood. It's just like a grocery store.
Exactly.
It is no more a luxury; it's a necessity. So
Necessity.
people need to see this as a necessity. There have to be people or operators providing good services, good equipment at a reasonable cost
Yes.
to the consumer. And our role, we are opening more gyms
Yes.
across the country. We have been growing. We have been offering this service to our consumers. We are nearly 50 gyms just in Delhi,
Yeah.
and we are looking at every city like that, so that people have a affordable facility which is good, catering to their needs near their home.
Thanks a lot. Thank you so much, Mr. Jain. It was really nice talking to you and knowing more about you and your industry, especially about Anytime Fitness. Thank you so much for joining us here today and giving your special time to us. Thanks
Thank you
a lot.
so much.
Thank you.